Now the holiday season is fast approaching, and I know you probably don't want to hear the C word just yet, but it does quickly sneak up on you. And I'll be honest, eggnog is one of my favouriteest drinks ever, but it is extremely hard to get over in the UK. But before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and obviously if you like it, hit that like button. So you can only really get it if you make it yourself, and that is why I've discovered the most delicious eggnog recipe, and I'm going to show you how to do it in just a few minutes. And it kind of falls perfect because I'm absolutely craving a eggnog latte from Starbucks, but let's be honest, my husband will absolutely kill me if I keep spending like £300–400 on eggnog lattes from Starbucks, because as delicious as they are, the price adds up. The first thing I'm going to start with is just a medium saucepan, and the good thing with this is it's literally about 6 or 7 ingredients as well. So I'm going to start off with 2 cups of milk. I use whole milk, you can use whatever milk you want. And then I'm also going to add in a cup of cream, and we'll just give that a little mix about. It's probably not the best thing to mix it with, is it? But it'll do. That is literally step 1 already done with. So we're going to take this over to the cooker. We're going to put it on like a medium heat. You want to make sure that it is red hot and it's steaming, but you don't want it to bubble or boil. Okay, so while that's warming away, we are gonna now separate some eggs. So to a large mixing bowl, you want to add 6 egg yolks, and you want to make sure that those eggs are at room temperature, and try not to make a giant mess like I do. So don't be throwing away those egg whites. There's so many different things that we can do with them. You can make egg white omelette, you can make meringues or some sort of Christmassy pavlova. You can even add it to cookie frosting when you're making your Christmas cookies. Okay, so you've got your 6 egg yolks. So to that, we're just gonna add in half a cup of granulated sugar and about a teaspoon and about a teaspoon of vanilla, and then just a little pinch of salt just to balance everything out. And we're just going to whisk that all together. Whisk that all together. Whisk. And then we're just going to whisk that all together. And you just want to put a little bit of air into it just so it's nice and creamy. And don't worry too much about the sugar, because that's all going to dissolve and incorporate when we put that hot liquid in. Okay, so now I'm just going to take that liquid off of the heat, and we're going to start incorporating it into our eggs. Now I've got the liquid. This is the bit that a lot of people find quite difficult, but it's honestly not. So you are still essentially cooking your eggs using that hot liquid mixture. What you don't want to do is add it too quick so that your eggs actually curdle and become like scrambled egg. As long as you just start off by adding little bits at a time, you will be absolutely fine. So again, you just want to keep going with that until you've used about a third of that mixture, maybe even more, closer to a half, or at least until you feel confident that when you pour the rest in, it's not going to curdle and overcook those eggs. I think I'm just going to add the rest of that mixture in, again just mixing as you're going, and that is absolutely perfect. Now it's up to yourself. You can just add cinnamon, you can just add nutmeg, you can add in both. With this one, I literally just measure with my heart. I love both cinnamon and nutmeg, so I go in with about 1 to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then just a little pinch of nutmeg, and then make sure to give it a really good whisk and mix all of those beautiful spices in. Oh my goodness, it already smells incredible. Just give it a little taste. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I might just add an extra little pinch of nutmeg. I don't want to go too much because nutmeg is a really strong spice, and I always serve mine with a little bit of nutmeg on top. Maybe just a little dash more cinnamon. I absolutely love cinnamon, so that is why I always say measure with your heart, because everybody is completely different. So for me now, that is absolutely perfect. I'm not going to add anything else to it, and this one I'm going to do as a non-alcoholic eggnog, just because I want to be able to use it in my coffees on a morning as well, because like I said, I really need like a Starbucks eggnog latte. If you are going to use alcohol, this is when you'd add it in just before we're about to chill it. You can add some rum, some whiskey, some bourbon, some vodka if you really want to. Basically whatever floats your fancy. Now all we're going to do is stick this in the fridge to chill, so it will thicken up as it's in the fridge. If you want to already go ahead and drink a warm cup of ready-made eggnog, then go ahead, because it is absolutely delicious as it is. But like I said, we're going to stick it in the fridge to chill for a few hours, and you have the most delicious eggnog. I like to serve it chilled over ice in, of course, a beautiful festive mug with a little sprinkling of nutmeg just to top it all off. And there you have it. That is your super simple and easy holiday eggnog. I promised you it wasn't hard to make. So comment down below and let me know if you're making eggnog this holiday season, and I will see you in the next one.